Janet Garcia here with IGN, and at Nintendo's Direct at E3 2019, we got some more details on Luigi's Mansion 3, which is going to feature Gooigi. Now, this is not Gooigi's first appearance in the Luigi Mansion franchise, but it is kind of a surprise for a lot of fans on what Gooigi's role is and also what Gooigi actually is. So here are 7 disturbing Gooigi facts. Gooigi is actually made of ghost energy and coffee. He was discovered in an experiment that Professor Egad was doing that went a little bit awry. So he basically got startled by a ghost, spilled his green coffee into ectoplasm, and created goo, which is what Gooigi is currently made out of. Gooigi is also combined with some of Luigi's DNA. So Luigi's DNA was actually infused into Gooigi, and that's what gives him his human form and why he looks basically like a clone of Luigi. He also watched a lot of Luigi footage in order to learn how to replicate his movements. So Gooigi actually studied Luigi for hours without Luigi knowing anything about it, basically, which is pretty strange in and of itself. He's also a time traveler. That's right. He actually traveled from the era of Dark Moon or beyond back to the original events of Luigi's Mansion, and that's why we see him as a playable character in the multiplayer element of Luigi's Mansion when it was ported over to the 3DS. He can be destroyed with water or fire. We saw this actually a little bit during the Direct. So we see a scene where he kind of dips into the drain, and that's not him just like adventuring down there. The water actually makes him essentially evaporate. So fire or water will essentially destroy Gooigi, but only for a little while. He can slip through bars and small spaces and walk across spikes. We saw this also in the trailer footage, so you can use Gooigi to get to areas that Luigi wouldn't normally be able to get to. And lastly, Gooigi and Luigi have a disturbing and strange direct connection. Now, this is where it gets a little bit mysterious and is a little open for speculation. So in the footage, we see Gooigi appear in the single player, and Luigi's body kind of slumps over as if he's an empty shell of himself. Now, I've asked a couple people from Nintendo Treehouse to comment on this, and I've gotten some mixed answers. JC Rodrigo says that Luigi's sort of just drifting in these moments. The other answer is that Gooigi and Luigi actually share a form of consciousness in the game. Now, what exactly is going on, we're not sure, but either way, it's pretty unsettling stuff. And that's it for our 7 disturbing Gooigi facts. For more on Luigi's Mansion 3, keep it locked here on IGN. Gooigi is actually made of ghost energy and coffee. So the way Gooigi... you can't make that face, Jobert. Okay, okay, I got it. Well, don't not look at me either. I got it. I can do it. It's so much. Okay. Gooigi is also a time traveler. That's right. He has traveled. Sorry, I have to redo that part.